Okay, our observations continue. Try and get to this system core.
A safe. I wonder what kind of stuff they hide from each other.
Only one way to find out, right? I guess we can maybe search after they're all dead? The thing about it is with her, with the amount of celerity that she has, if she used celerity, like, I don't know if it's the same now, but in old VTM, she would essentially, a human character gets like 1 action per turn over the course of 3 seconds. If she activated her celerity, she would have a celerity of 4, she would have 5 actions. That's how fast that she would move. Ooh. Okay, we can do death from above if we so wish. That might be our way in.
They're monitoring all communications. The court was right to outlaw phones.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad call. It was annoying, but not a bad call. Okay, nothing else of interest here. I think that might be our way in. Let's go over here first before we do any kind of, like, serious drop. I feel like we're doing like a Metal Gear kind of thing. Should work in progress.
Shit!
What? What?
This is a waste of my time.
Are there actually people coming around? Okay. Well, can't go that way. So what is this? Oh. Magnetic key card. Okay, that is what we needed.
This goes too high, even for me.
Yeah, this facility is so deep underground. Open. Room ventilation control, manual cleaning route. So I remember it where we were like in... There was someone in room 13. So that makes sense, right? So I'm wondering...
At night.
This is Metal Gear.
Yeah. I'm almost there. Hogan? You can come back. I'm almost done.
Eh. Where are you? You're hanging out in here, weren't you? Number 14. Yep, I can hear you click, click, clicking away.
That was the last one.
Get rid of the guards in the sec. There was only one, though. Sense premonition with Auspex. Well, I don't have that available to me, so...
Samantha Rowan, IT security engineer.
Okay. Oh, you had your earbuds in. Okay, well, we definitely need to check everything in these offices, including that safe. Actually, probably especially that safe. Update of sensitive terms. Attached, you will find the new list of sensitive terms. They are to be monitored in priority during your listening and observation. Combination of several of these terms usually indicates that the subject under study is a member of the terrorist group. Blood bank, cam, juice bag, hunt, juice, lick, prince, red salon, blood, traffic, transfusion. Yeah? I'm also kind of annoyed because we didn't need to use that blood, because I think we can go ahead and check these rooms now. Not a problem. So.
She was trying to recover the data. They know I tried to hack them.
So what is the deal here is like... My thought is that Richard... Oop. Holy crap. Okay, we'll look at that last. Well, no, let's look at this now. Joseph Bevan, cited in Boston, cited in Detroit, left our jurisdiction on 8/27/2018. Case referred to the appropriate authorities. Donna Smith. Recent information indicates she's preparing a trip to Casper, Wyoming. John Conway. Captured in Louisville, Kentucky, 4/10. And they have the bus receipts and everything. Wiretapping, but nothing to report, whoever that person is. Hamid Townsend, trail lost since June 24th during the operation that attempted to capture him. Theodore Sachs, reported missing. Terrorist Activity Hub. 12. Consult surveillance chart for details. We saw that chart, though, didn't we? That was the one where we realized that there were no Toreador on it at all. Alright, let's, see what else we can find here. Inventory, Operation Nest. This operation allowed us to retrieve administrative documents, which should allow us to find new leads and thus locate new infection sites. Artifacts, unusual objects or jewelry that require in-depth study by the Society of St. Leopold. Several blank body specimens in good condition for research and tests. It should be noted that one container has disappeared, which leads us to believe that an infected was still on site. So that was probably the prince's child that Leisha saved. Pieces and residue of blank body specimens, which should allow us to broaden our knowledge on the stages of the infection's evolution. This is cool. I will say, this game, probably more than anything else, shows how much of a threat the Inquisition can actually be, especially in the modern times.
Looks like SAD has its share of agitators. That's good for us.
Like, that's pretty awesome. Ooh, there's a code. What's the code?
Looks like SAD has its share of agitators. That's good for us.
Okay, we gotta try and find a code here, friendos. Okay, so we went through there. All the ventilation was through here. Massimo Waterman, Isaac Kaiser, Marion Vanderbeek. Who was here? James Brem, Intelligence Director.
They see themselves as heroes.
The management congratulates the intelligence unit for Operation Swansong's recent results. The intel that your unit has collected is of paramount importance in our fight against terrorism. Your hard work is a credit to our organization and has saved countless lives. You should be proud of yourselves. Keep up the good work, the management. Also, there was something I realized when I had to replay the stuff with Leisha going into the Inquisition base. When she killed Richard, we went ahead and kept doing that. Richard was just sitting there, like his pipe and everything. He was sitting there having a conversation with the priest before he started feeding on the priest. So I really think that either Richard was the mole, or at least the accomplice.
Personality disorders. Maybe a child of Malkov?
At the request of High Command, I'm providing you with a report on the psychological profile of our unit's informant. We have based our suppositions on all of the interactions with the subject. The factual and authoritarian aspect of the material leads us to believe that the individual holds or has held high-ranking positions. They are used to being in charge and giving orders. The organization of the information leads us to believe this individual is familiar with the workings of the Secret Service. We detect a rather cool determination. There is no emotion involved. It was Richard. So, the informant. We suppose this person has an extreme control over events, so we urge you to proceed with the utmost diligence. The informant's motives are still unclear because they take every precaution not to betray them. Finally, we would like to advise you that the most recent communication is at odds with the profile previously described. They suggest an emotional impulsiveness that does not seem to be consistent with the profile. We hypothesize that the informant has an extremely rigid mental state and is potentially in the process of a breakdown. Any investigation could be done of hospitals with patients with dissociative personality disorder who have recently discharged from institutions. That has to be Richard.
This must be the desk of the guy who got fired. The perfect bureaucrat's kid. Well, not so perfect, obviously.
Well, nuts. Okay. So do we get to find out more about that person? I already read that one.
They see themselves as heroes.
Hey, Bart, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Oh. Okay, I am risking this. We need to feed from someone. I guess we can go ahead and... All right, why not? We need to see what's going on here.
That's safe. The coast looks clear. The coast looks clear. Better keep that safe.
Huh. Yeah, that didn't really help matters much. Hey, Nova, thank you for that tier 1 sub. 32 months. Remember, guys, all bit subs and ad revenue here on the channel go to help out my local children's hospital, and this month I'm matching up to $500 in Extra Life donations to another charity called One Up on Cancer, which helps adults pay for their cancer treatment bills. So if you decide to sub or donate this month, I will be matching that. So you're technically going to be donating to 2 charities when you donate this month. So thank you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the kids, and supporting the folks at One Up on Cancer. How you doing, bud? Meeting transcript. Meeting on August 10th, 2019. This conversation is recorded. I'm listening, Massimo. The ongoing operations are making good progress. We're currently analyzing the most recent data that was transmitted. New surveillance reports have recently come in particular about Brighton. Go on. The daytime agent assigned to the target reported activity around 2 p.m. It was the first time since he took over. We were used to Brighton being active at night. His appearance in broad daylight was something of an event, but it's still nothing extraordinary. Anyway, we're still following him. I don't think that's necessary. Why not? Brighton is a false lead. You can close the case and assign your agents elsewhere. If I may, I don't see how that's... Trust me. The trip was good. I had a lot of fun in Pittsburgh. I really enjoyed that city. I was in Pittsburgh this past week for a work event. That's why there were no new streams. Also, I needed to go ahead and catch up after the bug hit the game file. Get mugged? No. Pittsburgh was actually a really chill city. It reminded me a lot of Austin. I was surprised by how chill and awesome it was. I'd definitely go back.
That kind of bullshit is exactly why Hazel outlawed phones.
Miranda, Parks, and Neil. Hello? Miranda, it's Neil. Oh, hey. Is everything alright? You could say that. Actually, I'm calling about the juice. You mentioned a guy who's giving away some wicked good cocktails. Yeah, that's bad. That's very bad. The question would still apply. Yes, you're right. The fact the person I was traveling with, we were thinking about going down an alley, and I was like, nope, we're not going down that. That's where Waynes get orphaned. Definitely do not want to do that. Wait, is this where I was before? Okay, yes, it was. And we've come full circle. Did we already... I guess we checked everything in here. Okay. Someone had a crossword. Those donuts are probably incredibly stale. Let's go ahead and look at this again.
Better keep that safe. The coast looks clear. The coast looks clear.
Interesting. Alright. What's our suspicion at right now? Because I assume that's probably going to affect our celerity as well. 95. Not rich enough for the Batcave. Yeah, story of my life. Auspex. Auspex is bringing that up. Engineering Wing A. I guess that leads to the core. Is there any way that we can... head back up? Yeah, it kind of does, is like Oberdin, isn't it? That explains why I went to look at the ship at night. Okay, I think that's everything here, except I don't... Wait. Attack plans thwarted. A synagogue targeted. December 5th, 2000. It was 3 a.m. and the fear is gone. When the anti-terrorist strike force led by the National Intelligence Services burst into the home at 2566 Ferguson Street. The seemingly peaceful little suburban home was in fact the site of a cache of heavy weapons in the headquarters of a far-right extremist group. A search of the premises revealed that the suspects, 3 men and 2 women, were planning an anti-Semitic attack against the Jewish community in South Boston. The suspects were all apprehended. 12/5/2000. 12/05/2000. Let's go ahead and try that. Hmm. 12. That has to be part of the code here. $3 a.m. 325. Do me a favor, guys. Try looking under the mouse pad. 32566 32 32566 32. Three, 2, 5. Oh. It's only 6. Ooh. Only 6 digits. All right, 256632. 256632. I don't know. Month to date time? Yeah, maybe.
Looks like
120503.
SAD has its share of agitators. That's good for us.
Okay. Well. I'm wondering if there's any... Oh, okay, there's an entryway back up. I'm debating whether I want to eat that rat that I saw. Wait. Okay. Got barbecue sauce? That'd be nice. Definitely would take the edge off, wouldn't it? Don't know if I want to raise... I think it raises my suspicion by 2 if I do that. What happens? Oh, I can't turn any of the rest of those on. Okay, never mind. Wait. Dear Sam, I'm writing to you in case things go bad. I managed to get the code to Brem's safe. The source who gave it to me seems reliable. Now I just have to give it a shot. This is what the dude was writing down. You're gonna think it's too risky, but I don't care. I've got to know what they're hiding from us. All this secrecy around blank bodies, terrorism. I can't take any more of this bullshit anymore. I need answers. I want to know what these people really are. Why the church is mixed up in it. Why they systematically falsify our reports. I know the shitstorm. It's coming for me if I fuck up. So I'm asking you, if this goes south, you take over. I don't trust anyone else. If there's one person who's sure to succeed where I failed, it's you. I hope that everything's going to be alright and you won't ever have to read this message, but if not, be careful. The white collars have eyes everywhere and the whole department is in their pocket. P.S. 050211. Okay. So what's important about that date, I guess? So that must be the code. I'm really glad we went up here. Okay. Well, what was it again? 050211. Well, that's neat. How do you get up here, I wonder? I guess the elevator shaft works as good as anything. What's in the box? Ooh. Oh, hallelujah.
A vial of blood with a note. Send back to forensics by Monday. They must have picked this up after the attack.
Oh, pick this up now.
Better not leave it here.
Dear Joe, closing the Brighton case raised more questions than I thought it would. Waterman tried to change my mind, arguing that his people don't understand my decision and feel sidelined. I don't blame them. From an outsider's perspective, none of this makes any sense. You're so invested and dedicated. To hear that management is squashing their efforts for no reason has got to be hard to take. Sometimes I think it would be so much easier if they knew. I know you don't agree with me, but I honestly think we'd be more effective if the division heads were in the know. They could manage their teams by knowing what to watch out for first. And, like with Brighton, knowing how to identify false leads when they appear. This would save precious time. Time that could better be used elsewhere. Let me know what you think. James.
The informant goes by Corvus. I need a name, not an alias.
Dear James, I received a report from your team about this Corvus. It is intriguing indeed. I must admit that I'm not entirely comfortable with this situation. This individual seems to know far too much. Either he's one of them, or he's been with them for a very long time. In any case, we'll have to be careful. At any rate, I'm aware of the remarkable opportunity this presents. You have my permission to continue your investigation. Keep analyzing the data that this individual sends you. On my end, I'll contact a few profilers to try and get a profile on the informant. Given the importance of this matter, I'll probably have to send our findings back to the Vatican. Expect to be working with those holy rollers soon. Joe.
An email address. Rafa should be able to do something with this.
Dear Brem, here's the email address provided for your confidential communications. It's to be used for your correspondence with all heads of organizations, national and foreign. jamesbrem.sec@sad.gov. That's cool.
An email address. Rafa should be able to do something with this.
Is Rafa still alive?
Rafa, do you copy?
Loud and clear.
Can you hack an email address?
A 3-year-old could do it in their sleep. Get me the incoming server, and I'll do it.
I'll get back to you.
Wait, have you heard from Saul?
Yeah. They made it in. Their radios are off, so they won't be detected.
Oh. Well, keep me posted. Over and out.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, I think that's everything here. How you doing, Okami? Oh, I can't go that way. I really need to start looking up more. If I had noticed that, like, little indication that there was an item that I could look at, I would have completely missed that. Call elevator. Oh god. Okay, this is it. Let's go ahead and drink our concoction. Ever played The Quarry? No, I've watched some people play it, though.
Come on, hurry up.
Okay, no one was in there. I was afraid there was just going to be, like, a guard or something there. Or is there?
That was pretty clever. I'll give you that.
What?
I warned Saul to watch her back, but she trusted you. You bitch.
I was following orders. I didn't
Go
want...
fuck yourself.
You fucked everything up.
Hopefully the prince will be appreciative. Oh, we could have found more information about the traitor. We learned the traitor's code name is Corvus. We managed to open the director of intelligence's safe. Okay. That's something. Who's next? Malaysia? Oh, we're back to Galeb. Against all odds, Galeb manages to escape from his prison cell. Stanford's trail leads him deep into the heart of the base. He still has a chance to emerge from here the victor. Look good, like going back to their roots in Until Dawn. Yeah, I was getting that kind of vibe from Until Dawn, that it was like that. All right. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna have to take a quick bio. All right, it's revenge time. Let's see if Galeb can emerge the victor. And we've got 65 freaking XP. What do we want to use on it, though? Anything for a bargain? 60, 60. This is basically we raise something up to 1 if we need to. Oh, we can raise our presence up. That would be nice. 120. 100. Silver tongue or scapular demand. I don't know. I feel like we probably need to raise our intimidation some more. It's always one of those things that with Galeb, we haven't had a whole lot of opportunity to play Galeb compared to the other characters. So it's like... we need something here to be at a 3. I'm just really debating on what that actually should be. Because if it's not, then we'll just be in bad shape and always spending a ton of willpower provided we can even use the ability in the first place. So let's see what exactly they recommend for our boy here. Maybe intimidation. Intimidation really seems to be his thing. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I'm not even going to throw in the stuff for presence. We're just going to go with intimidation and call it good. We need to have some more skills with him, since we kind of went all in on fortitude. Don't get me wrong, I think it was a good thing we did. So what are we doing? Oh. Alright, we are getting into it. Call elevate. Oh, wow. We can automatically leave if we want to.
I need something for my head.
Lucia Stanford's office, reconciliation room, care center, and bedroom.
Stanford's office is on this floor.
Love it. We need to go pay a visit to the big man.
I didn't expect to find something like this here.
And people we can just talk to? Really?
Hey, a creature of the night. Just kidding. We don't see a lot of agents around here, especially in the middle of the night.
I love that because he's called Frank Lloyd. Meal times, lunch, cleaning schedule. Who are you?
Your burn marks. Did the blank bodies do that to you?
Yes, my last job didn't go so well. I heard you complaining before.
Oh, it wasn't important. It's just Paula.
I don't know her.
Paula Nielsen, Stanford's protege.
Okay, we got nothing in psych, so...
What happened?
We got woken up, like usual. And I can't get back to sleep. What are you looking for at this time of night?
I need to see Stanford. Do you know where he is?
No, but I bet Paula does. She always needs to talk to him when she wakes up like that. I saw her go into the reconciliation room.
Thank you.
I'm gonna stay here a minute. I need to calm down.
Breakfast served, lunch served, dinner served, cleaning schedule. I have a theory.
I'll take a nap tomorrow.
Let's go ahead and keep exploring this first. It was an honor and a privilege to meet someone like you. You've gone through so much, but now you're an inspiration to others. It's amazing. Thanks for everything. I'll see you in another life, Homer. All right, Bart. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate you.
Tomorrow.
We'll see you next time.
The decor is soothing. This place is full of surprises.
Okay. What I'm afraid of is going near a door is going to trigger something. July 24th. I wrote to Adam today. It's harder than I thought it'd be. Deep down, I think I'd like him to read it all someday. I don't know what's stopping me from getting on a plane and going to see him. I don't even know if he still lives in our house. Monsignor Stanford promised to tell me about him if he's able to find him. He's fine. He has to be. I'd be able to feel it if he wasn't. I had another nightmare. During the day, I feel better. I think about her less. But at night, I remember the time I spent with her. Traveling across the country was the most powerful experience of my whole life. This is a rehab center. This is a rehab center for people who have been under the effect of kindred. Traveling across the country, most powerful experience of my whole life. Every night we thought we wouldn't survive until the end, and every night we found a way to hang on. It was an adventure, with all the challenges and doubts that went along with it. I just saw that schedule on the table, and it reminded me of like a halfway house or a rehab where it's like you have to do this at this time, like set schedules. Today, Frank told me about what he did. Well, it wasn't really him. It's awful. I knew what they were capable of, but that's just unspeakable. I'm ashamed. So ashamed of what I had hoped to become. I have to talk to Monsignor Stanford about this. So these are, I guess, ghoul. Yeah, it's a ghoul school, essentially. A ghoul rehab. I have great respect for Monsignor Stanford. Every day he comes and listens to us. When I call him in the middle of the night, he comes. When I cry, he consoles me. And he still manages to fight the strength to fight. He's a great man. Today I met with Dr. Faveron. Hidden under her bossy exterior is a woman with an incredible life story. She told me about what she did in the Middle East. She's dedicated her life to improving the lives of those who've had everything taken from them. I feel so small next to her. All I did was go to demonstrations and hang banners in my windows. I never risked my life on a battlefield to tend to the wounded. I never faced an epidemic to save families. The people here are the best of humanity. I'm not sure I deserve their attention. I'm so afraid of disappointing them. I love this because you see that the dual nature doesn't just exist in kindred, but also in humans as well, just like in real life. We've seen these through Galeb's eyes or the other characters' eyes, that they're just gotta kill all the vamps, gotta kill all the vampires, and now you see kind of what they do on the other end. It was always the same nightmare. I didn't even want to go to bed anymore. I know these visions will come back to haunt me. I can't take it anymore. Monsignor gave me some news about Adam. He's doing well. I'm torn. I need to think. Okay.
This bracelet looks old. There's an H engraved inside.
Wait, what was the guy's name? Oh, okay, nothing.
There's a name on it. Adam. The picture is in bad shape. It must not be recent.
Now remember, when you become a ghoul, your age freezes. So ghouls can also deal with a kindred thing of watching their family grow old and die in front of them. And... oh. Hello, me.
Zufeng. The mortals are right to be inspired by her.
Hey. We can pick a lock. Dear Adam, I don't really know why I'm writing to you after all this time. I met some good people and they told me it'd be a good idea. After much hesitation, I'm finally writing to you, but I'm not sure what to tell you about myself. A lot has happened in 10 years, and I guess you've changed a lot. I'd like to see you again. One day. Mom. Dear Adam, I can still remember rocking you to sleep when you had nightmares. Now it's Mom who has nightmares. Where are you, Adam? Where are you to reassure me? I woke up screaming again. This is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid. Dear Adam, I have to try. I think it really helped me to talk with Monsignor about you. He told me to keep writing to you even if you never read it. My age is catching up with me now. The eternal youth I was promised is nothing more than a distant memory. I've got a few wrinkles that have appeared at the corner of my eyes, but I think it's a good thing. It would have been too weird if you aged faster than I did. You must be quite the handsome young man now, the spitting image of your father. I miss you both, now that I'm alone. Jim told me that our minds only hold on to the good memories, that we even come to miss those things we found unbearable. He might be right. I love you. Dear Adam, I'm tired. I'm not sleeping well. At night, I stare up at the ceiling in my room and hum the lullaby I used to sing to you. It was an old sea shanty that my dad used to whistle all the time. You liked it. It calmed you down. It calms me down too sometimes. I'd love to just hop on a boat and sail all the way to you. We could sail around the world together. I know that'll never happen. See you soon. Oh, the tragedy. Oh, I was hoping that there was going to be like something. And that's just one room. Hell's bells. All right. Hello.
I'm not gonna find a cure for my insomnia today.
When I first got here, I thought I was alone, and that all this was pointless. But I could share just one thing with all those who come after me. It would be this. Have faith. Getting back your soul is an incredible thing. It's worth it. I don't know what my life will be like, but I'm sure at least of what it won't be like.
That's not my style.
A long, dark road paved with guilt and remorse. Feels like I just got here yesterday. Yet I already have to leave this place and these people who have helped me so much. I hope that those who come after me will find their own way. It took me a while to understand what Monsignor Stanford was offering us here. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Trust him. Relaxation exercise. Lie down and close. That's the
Not a sugar.
that is the right there. That's the Kennedy relaxation exercise. We had to do that in theater class in college. Oh, and the trust fall. Oh, Lord. Didn't do that part, though.
I hope every night isn't gonna be like this. Damn it.
Oh, look, it's a therapy group. Bob. Bob had bitch tits.
That's not my style.
Okay, I would love to have that in my house, though. Oh, that'd be incredible.
Breathing Your Way to Inner Peace. A book by Barton Fields. That's unexpected.
He read it with such disdain.
Have you tasted this coffee? It's terrible.
Well, you're just, you're coming down, my friend. Yeah, breathing's overrated. Okay, did not expect this. Love this, though. Okay, there's the thing, there's the message from Homer.
This notebook is blank.
Maybe he just got here. Sleepy times.
There's something written on it. Forever yours. Signed by Nina.
Why'd you leave the almond milk unrefrigerated, you monster?
Better not wake him. All of these notebooks are full? That must have taken some time.
Conversation from me to Walter Stanford regarding Kyle Baines. Dear Monsignor, Kyle is starting to fit in. He told me he spoke to Paula, and I think their conversation made quite an impact on him. I think you'll see the progress for yourself during your next interview. Jim. Dear Jim, I'm rather concerned about Kyle Barnes, our most recent arrival. Due to the current situation, I have unfortunately not been able to give him the time he deserves. I would appreciate it if you would take special care in watching over him. His situation is a little different from the others because he's not really aware of the danger he was in, but that is no reason not to take care of him. Sincerely, Walter Stanford. From me to Kyle. Welcome. Here's your code as promised. Good Lord. Your instruments will get here this week. Hope you're settling in all right. Wow, an internal network. That's cool. You got any series we can watch or anything? You have to make a special request for that. We don't have access to the external network. I've got some on a flash drive. I'll make you a list. Let me know if you need anything. I've been here for a while, so I'm kind of our spokesperson. From Paula to me. Subject nightmares. Hello, Jim. Thanks for everything. There's something I haven't told you about. I often wake up in the middle of the night because of these terrible dreams I have. I don't think it's very interesting, but I get the feeling that it's related. What do you think? Come and talk to me or Monsignor about it if you need to. Even in the middle of the night, we're here for you. I had that nightmare again, but I'm afraid to talk to Stanford about it again. I feel like I'm not making any progress right now. Of course not. Monsignor will never get tired of talking about it. If it's a recurring problem, you've got to tell him. You can't keep it to yourself. I had a hard time talking to him at first, too. He can be intimidating, but you'll learn to open up to him and you'll see it really helps. I mean, he does have true faith, so... It's one of those things like, I don't remember in what book it was, but they were talking about how Inquisitors feel or take up the persona that they have to be the boogeymen to the kindred. Like, they have to treat the kindred with the same kind of cavalier attitude that the kindred look with their victims to scare them. You know, it's kind of an interesting, like, contrast. Frank, disturbance. Dear Jim, Paula wakes me up every night. I know it's complicated, but can't we do anything about it? We're going to have to be patient with Paula. Her experience was very different from ours, and we've got to be here for her. Geez, the same way we're here for you. I can ask for some earplugs if you want. Don't bother, I can't sleep with those things. Thanks. Hey, Ghost. Well, another thing, though, and that's actually bit some of our characters on the butt during campaigns before, Kath, is some people absolutely refuse to breathe, and at that point they don't realize about smells.
Need something for my head.
And the smells can be important depending on the situation.
Good night.
Ah. Lovely bathroom, holy crap. It better be if they cleaned it as much as they talk about on that schedule. Shower? Oh, just a shampoo and conditioner hybrid? Ugh. Had high hopes for this place. Oh, yeah. Galeb has had a rough night, to be sure.
Tomorrow.
Ah, this must be the new guy with all the instruments they were talking about.
A heavy smoker, or someone who's stressed.
I guess they consider cigarettes to be a way to kind of work it off.
A selection of contemporary music. Ugh, how awful.
Contemporary. Boston Knights, verse MFEE, refrain MFGFEM. September 3rd. Paula's a decent chick. She told me all about what she went through with Helena, and I see what I managed to avoid. I'd like to stay in touch with her when this is all over, but I know that won't be possible. Elena. Doop-a-doo-doo-doo. Oh, wait, wrong button. Okay, no Helena. I was just curious. Dear Kyle, I'm very happy you've joined us. You will soon notice that we are building a relationship of trust here. I will come to welcome you in person soon, and we can talk for as long as you'd like at that time. In the meantime, please reach out to Jim. He's been with us for a long time and has always been a good resource for the others. Walter Stanford. And he doesn't call himself Monsignor or anything, which is interesting.
Looks like it could be valuable.
Clang. We are running out of rooms. This is the last one before we head up.
This need to write everything down. Is he afraid to forget something?
A cryptophile.
Annotated pictures. As if to help someone remember.
Mr. Fluffy! Wedding. 023 Cap Cop. Ooh, nice TV though. Okay, hold on. We still got a lot to look at here. So I'll tell you what, guys. I think this is a good place to go ahead and end the stream. We were able to escape with Galeb without releasing a werewolf, which is nice. And Emem is definitely feeling regretful because all of the anarchs are dead and she got found out. But Galeb is here in, like, ghoul rehab. The story's taken a little bit of a turn, so I'm kind of curious where it's going to go. But, yeah, we will go ahead and pick this up in the next stream. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know it's been a while since the last stream because of the issues we were having with the game messing up, but I think we've made some definite progress, and we are back on track. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you haven't followed the Twitch channel, please do so. I try and stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the weekends with random times in between. And if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, welcome back. I have a link to the Twitch channel in the description down below, as well as a link to VTM Swansong if you want to take your own adventure in the world of darkness, and a link to my Extra Life page where I'm raising money for my local children's hospital via the Extra Life charity. So check out all of those links if you feel so inclined. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.